Hello, and welcome to my new fanfiction reading, Harry Potter and the Overdone Plot Devices by Citygirl1116 on fanfiction.net. Chapter 1. Disclaimer. All credit and deepest apologies to J.K. Rowling. Disclaimer number 2. The author clearly would not even know of this website if she did not enjoy and appreciate fanfiction. Parodies are meant to be in jest, and people who are offended are taking themselves too seriously. There are better people to direct your anger at than the author. She respectfully suggests directing it at George W. Bush or those people who stand on the walk side of the escalator. Chapter 1, in which the author introduces the concept. Ever noticed how some plot devices, no matter how unlikely, are used over and over again in Harry Potter fanfiction? I'll save you some time. I've condensed them all together in one big cliched fanfic. How can you tell if you're about to read a fanfiction with an overused plot? There are certain words that can alert you just from looking at the summary. Look out for exchange student, time turner, long lost twin / daughter / ex-lover. And if you see anything that begins like Dumbledore comes up with a plan where students have to get married / go on American Idol / go to an American high school / have a baby / spend a month in the Forbidden Forest with Draco, etc., etc., for some reason that will never be explained, hit your back button immediately. Also watch out for summaries that read like the following. Sup like OMG, I totally suck at summaries, but whatever, cause the story's really cool. H / R / D / G / L / P / C / G / P / L / N / C / V / OC RRPLZ. Spellcheck just committed suicide. And now, the examples. And that was just the first chapter. It seems so wonderful. Chapter 2, in which Hogwarts starts an exchange program. Harry, Ron and Hermione are in the Great Hall for the beginning of term feast. Insert Great Hall description blatantly plagiarized from book 1. They had all changed so much over the summer they were almost unrecognizable. Hermione had developed and now had a very womanly figure. Her hair was no longer bushy but sleek and shiny, and she wore just the right amount of makeup. Whilst Harry and Ron were no longer skinny and gangly like normal teenage boys, but were now covered in rippling muscles, which were easily visible despite the fact that they wore very loose flowing robes. Readers wonder how Harry is suddenly so built. Surely the Dursleys did not get him a gym membership. I wonder what the new first year will be like, Harry asks. Maybe there will be a mysterious new 6th year exchange student with a dark past who will be really pretty and have amazing powers and fall in love with one of us, causing the other to become terribly jealous and set up a classic overused love triangle. But after she vanquishes Voldemort with her sheer perkiness, we'll all realise how sweet and good she is and all be happy, said Ron. Now, Ron, said Hermione patiently, that would be silly. Hogwarts has never had an exchange program, and it would be stupid to start one now as we're all being terrorized by Voldemort. Hermione makes too much sense, and the writer decided she should spend the rest of the fic in the library, only to be let out for making catty comments about Mary Sue, until such time as the author has less homework and can write a fic pairing Hermione with Draco. The sorting occurs, during which Harry and Draco make eye contact and sneer or glare respectively. Dumbledore stands, his eyes twinkling and sparkling and glittering. He's looking very wise, as always. Welcome back to Hogwarts. I have an exciting announcement. We have started an exchange program. Everyone in the hall gasps in shock. Readers do not gasp. They are not shocked. They are not even mildly surprised. We are happy to welcome our new student from America, who also has to be sorted. Her name is Alexandra Serena Aramantha Xenia Rain Artemis Riddle Malfoy Weasley Potter D. Smith. Readers wonder how she fits it all on her driver's license. The new girl stepped forward to be sorted, and every male in the room felt his chin hit the floor. Many fainted. She was the most beautiful, gorgeous, stunning, attractive, reaches for thesaurus, striking, lovely, wondrous creature they had ever seen. She had long, curly, /perfectly straight tresses, the colour of sun-kissed honey, /raven black, /burnished copper with highlights of flame, /glossy golden sunlight, /deep chocolate mahogany. And her eyes were like sapphires, /emeralds, /rubies, /amethysts, or as black as the blackest night. She was not too tall or too short, nor too skinny nor too heavy. She was perfectly proportioned and toned. She had a fabulous tan. She smiled shyly at the assembled students, and they were momentarily blinded by her dazzling straight white teeth. Readers are all violently ill by this point. And you could tell just by looking at her she was really nice and smart. Yes, that's clearly the point they were trying to make. She floated gracefully, effortlessly to the front of the great hall and put on the sorting hat. Such was her beauty that that tattered, dirty old hat looked exquisite upon her head. The hat saw promptly that she had the ambition of a Slytherin, the intelligence of a Ravenclaw, the loyalty and general niceness of a Hufflepuff, and the courage of Gryffindor. It took the longest time to sort her, and then finally cried out, "Want to guess? Anyone? It's a tough one. Gryffindor!" The Gryffindors all cheer, /cry, /faint, /throw up from sheer joy and excitement. Next time, Mary Sue's Dark Secrets. That chapter was certainly very interesting, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. I hope you all do too. This is the end of part 1 of my Harry Potter and the Overdone plot devices. Welcome to fanfiction reading. So I hope you do join me for chapter 3, part 2, which I will be making just now. Good day to you.